Hi everyone. This is going to be another tour of one of my watercolor books. And this one is gonna go way out there, and I'm gonna teach you something with this because I play pretty loose with things, and if things don't come out perfect, I'm good with it. Anyway, to make this book, it's simply this. I went down, I believe, to the dollar store. I saw this book called Pirate Pete's Sea Adventures, and I thought, oh, that's perfect for our upcoming cruise. And so I got it. I tore the covers off of it. I cut them to the size I wanted, cut the watercolor paper to the same size, and then punched holes in the covers. You see the back too, and in the pages, and then got these ring binders and connected the whole book together with these. You can find these online. There's a link below also where you can get them. And they come in all different sizes, and this is as big as I needed for this little book. And before I do a page by page, I want to show you something that might be a lesson for you. Be easy on yourself. If something happens to keep your books or your projects from being perfect, just let it go. It's okay. On this one, you're going to see what happens here. I'm all hooked up and ready to go, and I've got the route in there, etc., etc. And then I come along, and on the cruise, I've gone to a Zumba class, and there's cargo ship, and then all of a sudden, I see these posts that have these beautiful mosaics on them, and I never got back to finish this, and I'll show you something else. We went whale watching. There were some beautiful palms and such, but then you'll see as we go on, there's more stuff that I didn't get finished, and that's okay. Things got cut short. I got very sick. I explained it on the last page, and that's okay. You don't need to go back in and finish this. I think it's more fun if you're just honest and say, I had a really bad respiratory infection. I spent 25% of our 30-day cruise very sick, and came home very sick, and let it be. This is a short book. It shouldn't have been, and it wouldn't have been. If I'd have been feeling well, there would have been much more in here, but I've made little notes with asterisks, like see last page in this book. There's a reason this isn't done. And I think that's way much more fun than, having everything be perfect and pretend like everything was okay on this cruise. The cruise was great. Me getting sick was not so great, but just give yourself some latitude in that department. And before I do a page by page, I wanted to remind you that down below this, there are links to all of my other watercolor tours, whether it's, journals or travel or project or what it is. I have a link to all of those so you can look at those. And also down below, you'll see a list of supplies that you would need to put this book together, meaning a link for the paper, the rings, and such for putting together a book like this. And then now we're going to go through a page-by-page tour so you can get an idea of what we did. Not always finished, but we did on this cruise. And hope you join me another time for another one of these. And hopefully I won't be sick on the next cruise so I can have a better travel journal.